Namaste guys. So in this video we are going to learn how to make this interactive graph visualization of trigonometric functions. So if you I guess you all learned these trigonometric functions and graph plotting in your 8th or 9th standards. Okay. So in this basically we are going to learn how to plot this in interactive way in Python. So basically you can see my triangle changing its face in a circle, and here is my sine graph as per the angle. Here is the angle is 35 degree. So if I make it 322, you can see my graph plotting. And just remember that in my case, the 0 degree starts from here. Okay. So let's see how does this code work. So first thing I have to do is I have import matplotlib and numpy and ipy widgets. So matplotlib is basically used for graph plotting, numpy for mathematical calculation, ipy widgets for my interactive this slider bar. After that I have So here you can see that I have defined a function called f, and there is two parameters called r and t. So r is basically means radius and t means theta. So basically means angles of degrees. So after that I have defined g dot plt dot fixed size. It is 4,8. It means that my graph size is 4, 8. Okay, it is basically the scale size. After that basically as you can see there are two graphs here. Okay, and this thing is called subplotting. So to define subplot I have typed g for my figure size 4,8. Okay, remember it is 4 and this is 8, 4,8, and I have typed something called 211. So 211 means two graph, first column, first row. Okay, two graph, first column, first row. 212 means two graph, first column, second row. Here you can see. So basically to define where are my graphs will plot in my fixed size. After that I have defined theta np dot line space 0 360. Okay, so this code of line will plot my triangle, and this line basically will plot my circle. For those who want to understand how does the circle line of code work, I highly recommend check out my blog link in description, in which I have explained how to plot parametrical circle in Python. That is more detailed video than this, so I highly recommend check it out, because explaining the same concept again and again is a waste of time. After that I have, you can see here I have typed AB. So basically as you can see, so x and y basically tells me, x tell basically means the base and y basically tells me the length, but I want to plot this in graph. So what I can do is I have typed AB. So basically a 0 0. So this point is 0 0. This point is x comma 0. As you can see, this point is x comma y, and this point is 0 comma 0. And you can also see what are its length. Okay, base length of triangle, height length of triangle, and hypotenuse. After that this graph is over. So this is the first graph. Now let's talk about the sine graph. For sine graph, what I have done is I have defined theta np dot line space 0 to t 360 degree. So t is basically defined by this slider. So what does it mean? That 0 and goes up to that value where it is defined by our slider, and 0 to 101. Okay, 111. So it will plot the graph up to there. So if I go to 360, so it will plot my graph up to 360 degree. Okay, and after that I have defined as rp and p dot sine radians theta, basically to tell my graph whatever the value you are getting from theta, convert it into radians, it's converted into degrees. Okay, I know look quite odd why I have written radians but I'm talking about degrees. So remember that if you type degrees, for example, let's say cut it degrees and enter. So if you type degrees, you will get graph like this. Just to note, in Python by convention, whatever the value it takes in radians. So you need to convert into degrees. To convert into degrees, you need to type np.radians. Okay, that is the reason I have write. I know it looks quite odd why radians not degrees, but I don't know why, but it's convention here. So it's syntax. So after that I have typed axt.plot theta comma s. Okay, remember theta dot as second two graph, first column, second row, and I have typed print x comma y, so I can get the height and values. After that, at the end, I have defined my function f that I've defined here, and r and t. R basically means my radius, t means angle from 0 to 360 degree, radius vary from pi to 30. Okay, and here I got the results. You can play with it, and you can also make any other graph. For example, if you want to plot tan graph or sine graph, you can also make it as per your requirement. It is quite fun, and if you want the code, check out the blog link in description, and make sure that you give us some rating on GitHub, so that it will encourage me to uh, make more content like this. I will be really appreciate. And thanks for watching. If you have any kind of doubts and queries, make sure that you ask in comments. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Namaste.